Greetings from Edu Aspirants, our YouTube channel for academic, competitive entrance exams and knowledge enrichment. In the series of videos on biology, in this video we will learn about transpiration and guttation. Transpiration and guttation. Plants have an amazing ability to regulate their water balance through two processes, transpiration and guttation. Let's explore how these processes work and why they are essential to plants.
What is transpiration? It is a process by which water is lost in the form of water vapor from the aerial parts of the plants. Transpiration occurs when water is lost through the stomata, tiny openings on the surface of leaves. Water evaporates from these openings, creating a flow that carries water and nutrients from the roots to the leaves and other parts of the plant. Transpiration is an essential part of photosynthesis, the process by which plants create their own food. Types of transpiration. Stomatal transpiration. It is evaporation of water from the stomata of plants. The water near the surface of the leaves changes into vapor and evaporates when the stomata are open. Lenticular transpiration. Lenticels are minute openings in the bark of stem. These are not present in all the plants. A minimal amount of water is lost through lenticels. Cuticular transpiration. It is the evaporation of water from the cuticle of the plants. The cuticle is a waxy covering on the surface of the leaves of the plants. During dry conditions, when the stomata are closed, more water is transpired through the cuticles. Factors affecting transpiration in plants. Temperature. A high temperature lowers the humidity and opens the stomata even in darkness. As a result, the rate of transpiration increases. Light. The stomata open during the day and close in the dark. Presence of light is directly proportional to the rate of transpiration. Air. If the air is still, the transpiration rate is low. This is because the water vapor accumulates around the transpiring organs and reduces the diffusion pressure deficit of the air. Surface area of the leaves. A leaf having more surface area will show more transpiration rate than the leaf with a lesser surface area. Significance of transpiration in plants. Transpiration helps in the conduction of water and minerals to different parts of the plants. Due to the continuous elimination of water from the plant body, there is a balance of water maintained within the plant. It maintains osmosis and keeps the cells rigid. A suction force is created by transpiration that helps in the upward movement of water in the plants. The cooling effect of a tree is due to the evaporation of water from its leaves. Drawbacks. Transpiration slows down if the transpired water is not compensated by absorption from the soil. A lot of energy is released during transpiration. Plenty of unnecessary water is absorbed by the plants during the process. Guttation, the other water process. What is guttation? Guttation is a process in which water droplets form on the tips, edges or undersides of leaves due to root pressure. When does guttation occur? Guttation usually occurs at night or in the early morning when the air is still and humidity is high. Guttation versus transpiration. The main difference between guttation and transpiration is that guttation is passive and uncontrolled, while transpiration is an active and regulated process. The loss of water as droplets from the margin or tip of leaves of some plants is known as guttation. It takes place through small stomata-like pores called hydathodes. High pressure exerted by roots also causes this phenomenon, which pushes the xylem sap to move out through the hydathodes. Transpiration and guttation difference. Transpiration is a process by which water vapor is released from the leaves of a plant through stomata, while guttation is a process by which excess water is secreted from the vascular tissue of a plant and is expelled through hydathodes or guttation points. Transpiration serves to regulate the plant's water balance, cool the plant, and aid in nutrient absorption. Guttation primarily serves to relieve excess water pressure in the plant's vascular tissue. Transpiration occurs continuously during the day and night, but more active during the day when the stomata are open. Guttation typically occurs during early morning or late evening when the air is cooler and more humid. Transpiration occurs through stomata found on the undersides of leaves. Guttation occurs through hydathodes or guttation points found on the margins of leaves, the tips of shoots, or the surface of flowers. Transpiration produces water vapor that is not visible to the naked eye. Guttation produces visible droplets of water that can be seen on the plant's leaves or stems. Examples of transpiration and guttation in action. Cactus. Cacti have adapted to arid environments through their ability to minimize water loss through transpiration. Pine trees. Pine trees use transpiration to transport nutrients from their roots to their needles. Morning glory. Morning glory plants guttate in the early morning, providing a source of water for insects and other small animals. Water lily. Water lilies are adapted to grow in water and use transpiration to absorb nutrients from the water and transport them to their leaves. Conclusion and summary. Transpiration and guttation are essential processes for plant survival and growth. Transpiration occurs when water evaporates from the stomata, while guttation occurs when water droplets form on the leaves due to root pressure. Factors affecting rate of transpiration include humidity, temperature, light, wind, and soil moisture. Examples of plants that use transpiration and guttation include cacti, pine trees, morning glory plants, and water lilies. This brings us to the end of the video on transpiration and guttation. Thank you for viewing. The video on the next topic will be uploaded soon. Please subscribe, like, share, and press the bell icon for updates. Best of luck for your forthcoming academic competitive entrance exams.